Hi guys, Tasos here, and I just attended the first day of the live event organized by the Ask Method and my friend Ryan Levesque. And the first day with Trey Seneman of the Symposium, all about traffic and lead generation. And oh my god, Trey shared so much incredible stuff, and Ryan as well. And Trey, I want to give you an overview of what happened to give you an inside view. First, Trey explained what happened, why we got here. He explained everything in detail. And then Ryan asked him about the types of data. And let me first get that out of the way because it's very technical stuff. And I hate tech myself. I'm more of an emotional player. And soon you'll understand why at my webinar. My upcoming webinar. So now back to Trey. He explained everything about data and zero party, the difference between zero and first party data. And I want you to remember this, that when you have the chance to get in the first contact with your customer, with your potential customer, this is the moment that is your great chance to ask even just one question, to get a little piece of information that you can store and then use in your business, in your marketing. And they explained that in real time they had Ryan gave us a link to another event that I'm going to tell you in a moment, where you had to fill your email address and your name. And there were 5 questions, just 5 multiple choice questions to tell them a little bit about your business. So you had to choose e-commerce or client service or consulting or coaching, depending on your business model. So that was it. It was the question, and then you were giving your email address, and this way the Ask Method got a little piece of information from it that they can use in their business. It's important to get even this little piece of information because third-party data is going away. Data from Facebook, from other advertising networks, we can rely on them. They can even rely on them. Troy explained everything, and there's also a replay that I recommend that you go through if you haven't attended the event live, so you can better understand what Trey said. And now let's get to the juice. Let's leave the numbers and data for the moment only, on the side, and let's discuss that the most important thing is that we are moving away from an impersonal version of doing business and a personal web where big tech companies were taking advantage of this data inventory that they had, and now we are moving toward a more secure web where users have more control over what they do, what information they share with advertisers, with companies, with brands, using their devices. And I believe that's fair, that's more logical, that's more practical. This is a more beautiful web, this is a more beautiful way of doing business. Ryan explained that his biggest takeaway is that with every disruption, every turning point, every time that we have those changes, we experience drastic improvements, or when we watch the economy go up and down, when big things are happening, when we think that we've lost control, this is the time where opportunities arise. if you have your eyes opened, you will be ahead of the competition because you are open to what is happening. And my biggest highlight is that we are moving toward the more emotional way of doing business, a more empathetic way. And in order to be empathetic, you should stop be focused on selling your product. Instead, you should be focusing on listening and taking care of your customers in innovative ways. And in order to be innovative, you need to be curious. And as I said, curiosity did not eat any cat. This is just a myth that holds us back because they don't want us to learn and grow. And people also shared their takeaways with a hashtag Nugget. I think it was fun. And the biggest takeaway, and the biggest, not takeaway, another thing that happened during the event is that Ryan invited us to a workshop. At first, they underlined the importance of questions, because when you are asking questions in your business, this is when you really understand what's going on, because you might think how a customer thinks, but it's not always this way. And I always do some experiments. I have my own sources of information. I have my own people. I have some people around the world that give me information, inside information of their shopping habits. Don't do that. It's not evil. Don't worry. These are my friends and people that are close to me. One of those people is my wife. So I ask her a lot when it happens. I ask her about her shopping habits, especially when we visit stores together. I ask her questions, and always, her answers are not what I was thinking that she would answer. So you never know, and that's why you need to ask a lot of questions and listen more. Don't improve your product. It does not have to do. Don't build the perfect product. Don't build it for 3 years. And there are ways that we'll sell together in my upcoming webinar, because we'll be discussing how to add amazing services and live events to provide superior user experiences. That's what matters, not the perfect product with user experiences. So that is what we'll be discussing in my webinar. So I want to invite you to join the quiz funnel workshop as well. Trey also highlighted the importance of a multi-channel way of doing business, not depending on Facebook or Google. Don't put your baskets in one egg. I've discussed that extensively on my blog. I have also, I believe, there is a video in the Quick Marketing Business Tips video series where I have an episode entitled Build Your Own Platform. And that's extremely important, and the only platform that you should be building is your website. This is your top platform. This is where everything happens. This is where you collect zero-party data with the questions that you make. And in order to make those questions even more effective, to give them another dimension, you create quizzes. And then you build on the back of those quizzes amazing marketing funnels. And a funnel is, think of it just as a way that converts the prospect into a customer in an automatic or in a semi-automatic way. So this is the theme for our webinar: the power of questions in combination with live experiences and live events. And I have some amazing things to share in my upcoming webinar, Saturday or Sunday. Importance of questions in combination with live experiences, live events with the 7 ideals methodology. And in my webinar, we'll be discussing only my methodology. And I want to invite you to the quiz funnel workshop that Ryan invited us, and we signed up immediately. He gave a URL, and this is a workshop where they take their attendees on a tour of how these quizzes and quiz funnels are being built. And this is a workshop that I've attended at least 3 times. The full workshop, it's 3 or 4 days, so it's an amazing experience. You'll get to know the power, the real power of questions, and the power of marketing funnels on the back end. And this is how you expand, by building funnels, because you're building automation. You give power to your business, because think of a funnel as a sales force, as salespeople working for you without having to pay anything for them, instead of some minimal operating costs. So I want to invite you to attend the quiz funnel workshop as well. It's a huge opportunity. It happens only once a year, and it costs $100. And Ryan gave us the attendees that were attending live the symposium, gave discount. He redirected us. He gave a special link with a coupon code, and we used this coupon to get the price of the workshop to 0, to 100% free. So I want to invite you to the quiz funnel workshop. It happens only once a year. It costs $100. I know it's an investment, but it's really worth your time. But I have very good news, because I will give you a coupon code, a special coupon code only for you, so you can attend the quiz funnel workshop for free. It gives you $100 discount, so you can use my code. And I'm going to share this code in the next video, so be on the lookout for this code. And the important thing is to get registered and be there, be live. Ryan is going to really shake things up. He really knows marketing funnels like no other, and I'm not missing this workshop myself, because I'm going to be learning a lot during this workshop. Every time Ryan holds an event like this, everyone is taking notes like bunnies. So thanks again for listening, for watching, for communicating, and schedule an interview. We have interviews. Let's discuss about your brand, and what do you think about the new version of the Web 3.0, what's happening. Let us know, and you can get featured on our blog, get free exposure. It's up to you. It's up to you. Thanks again. Download the resources, the visual guides, the infographics, the cheat sheets. We are adding new resources every day. We are creating and importing things, downloading things. We have a lot to share. You are in good hands to help you navigate this new era with the power of questions, with the power of quiz funnels, with the power of live events and live experiences. This is even more important. And be on the lookout for the workshop code, my webinar, and all the other guides and resources right on this page. Thanks again for watching. Take care.